When Antonio Baldan asked me and my staff to create a technology that would surpass T-shape, we all thought it was an impossible mission. When we started studying this possible path, we said to ourselves, the only way to overcome a very successful technology like T-shape is to move from a technology to a technological workstation. So we had to create something that was no longer just an aesthetic machine. First of all, we thought of a technological workstation that could also aesthetically communicate something really innovative. And we entrusted one of the most famous architects in the world, architect Simone Micheli, with a design that would convey all of this. The workstation was created with a material that is completely new to the world of aesthetics. It is a Bayer patent called Baydur, a material that expresses solidity by looking at it and touching it. The monitor is also unusual for the world of aesthetics. A 15-inch monitor to facilitate interfaces with the operator. First of all, we asked ourselves how a beautician can plan a treatment without having a system for measuring the imperfections that the client presents. And at this point, we came to the conclusion that it's certainly important to include a checkup system in this technological workstation. T-Shape 2 is equipped with a laser beam, which is aimed at the area to be treated. This laser beam collects the temperature in 64 points of the interested area, creates an average of the solar temperature that we have to treat, and consequently predicts if that area is sick or healthy. While on the monitor, a thermographic map appears with different colors to identify which are the most serious cellulite areas. For example, third stage, second stage, first stage, or healthy areas. This same checkup system will allow us to follow the treatment we give the client step by step and show her, after each session, what improvements have been achieved. Then get to the end of the process and compare the initial images that remain in the memory with the final images, and thus give an objective, scientific judgment on what the improvement was. Moreover, this initial checkup will also allow us to choose the most suitable, personalized treatment for the client. What makes T-Shape 2 different from a technological point of view? The three basic functions of the T-Shape have been preserved because they have always represented the heart of the technology. So we kept the vacuum massage, these chambers that allow the tissue to be lifted and massaged. We kept the bipolar radiofrequency. The low-level laser beam has been preserved. But unlike T-Shape 1, in this case, it has been incorporated into all of the handpieces. So every handpiece has the low-level laser effect. A new function that has been added to the handpieces is mesoporation. So since the T-Shape range has a range of suitable products that creates specifically for T-Shape, since the T-Shape range has a range of suitable products created specifically for T-Shape, once these products are applied to the client's face or body, they will be transmitted during the massage with the T-Shape handpieces inside the body. But this was not enough for us. In order to really achieve the technological concept we had in mind, we decided to add a second technology within the first one. Two technologies plus a checkup system make it a technological station. This new technology is called mesosphere. What does this technology consist of? It consists of new cylindrical shaped handpiece with 45 soft but resistant silicone spheres inside. These spheres are able to rotate on themselves and simultaneously rotate along the internal axis of the handpiece. So we have a double movement. Depending on the speed with which we make these spheres rotate, we obtain different massage frequencies. A vibrational massage, which can work on the skin surface, in the median part, or in depth even on the muscles. This translates from an aesthetic point of view into different types of result. The main result we can attribute to this handpiece is the unraveling of the adipocytes. What does this mean? It means that the adipocytes that are thickened in localized adiposity, or the adipocytes that are embedded by fibers in the case of cellulite, are freed thanks to the mechanical massage, opening the way to the subsequent mechanisms that can be implemented with T-shape. What does this mean? It means that the adipocytes that are thickened in localized adiposity, or the adipocytes that are embedded by fibers in the case of cellulite, are freed thanks to this mechanical massage, opening the way to the subsequent mechanisms that can be implemented with T-shape. In other words, mesosphere can be integrated into a T-shape protocol, but very importantly, it can also work completely on its own, as if it were an isolated new technology. The vibrational massage makes it possible to treat localized adiposity and cellulite, or to drain liquids, but it also allows a very important decontracting action. So we can also treat situations of discomfort, fatigue, tiredness of our clients by offering this vibrational massage with mesosphere, which will allow them to leave the institute with a smile on their face. We say the T-Shape 2 workstation is equipped with a personal tutor. Why? Because each treatment is guided on this 15-inch monitor. It is guided with movements, with arrows. It is something dynamic that allows the operator to see in which direction she must move the handpiece, how fast she must move it, and how many times she must repeat the movement. This makes it particularly easy to perform the treatment, even for those who are approaching this method for the first time. Another point, hygiene. In this particular period of our society, of our world, hygiene has become even more important than in the past. Well, the T-Shape 2 has a self-cleaning system. So at the end of the day, all you have to do is connect the tube carrying the handpieces to a particular position on the machine, and it will go into self-cleaning mode. There will be a cleaning cycle so that the internal tubes are always completely free of any waste that may have entered. And then there's also an alert system on the machine which warns the beautician when it's time to thoroughly clean the handpieces. The machine is also completely robotized. What does that mean? It means that it is connected to one of our servers, so it is constantly monitored by our technical staff and our service technicians, who are able to introduce new programs into the machine in just a few seconds. They are able to provide the operator with technical information if she needs to talk to our technicians, or simply to provide remote assistance in the unfortunate event that the technology should have a software problem. This is another great advantage, because the machine will never stand still and service costs will be non-existent.